Hello, my people. My name is Mike. I'm talking to
Mr. George
Mr.
Taylor.
Mr. George Taylor. Okay, Mr. George, how you doing?
I'm very fine. All is well.
Okay, that is
Yeah, we're
good.
pushing. We're doing well by God's grace.
So, how is life with you now?
All is well. All is well. Just
All
like I
is
said.
well.
Yeah.
Okay, that is good. So, Mr. George, what do you do for a living?
I'm a tailor. I'm into the fashion business when it
Mm.
comes to all sort of alteration, both for male and for female. That's one of my profession here. I make sure that I I fix your clothes with excellence in a professional way and make sure that it fits you nicely. Those are one of my basic things that I do. Yeah.
Okay. So, how long have you been doing this tailoring business?
I think maybe I will just say a little brief story about myself
That is good. That will be good.
as regards to
Yeah, that
that.
will be good. Yeah, that will be good.
I came into South Africa, let's say between 2014 and 2015, and I was doing other business. I was into music and into church, activities and
Mm.
all that until things went out of hand. And I decided to, look for a skill. I've never learned tailoring when I was in Nigeria. I
Mm.
learned tailoring here in South Africa. And my decision for learning tailoring was because here in South Africa, there is no job for, especially for the foreigners.
Mm.
There is no job for people out there.
Mm.
If you check most of the Nigerians here that are really making money here, many of them are on the streets. They
Mm.
are into other kind of businesses,
Mm.
and I had to advise myself, it's a decision I needed to make. Do I want to join my brothers in the street because there's no job,
Mm.
or do I want to get something doing?
Mm.
But as God will like it, God used a woman, a South African woman, who God once upon a time, I met her some time ago, to assist me to teach me fashion. And she taught me this fashion for free.
Wow.
She gave me the basics of fashion. So
Mm.
when I hear South Africa say foreigners are stealing our jobs, sometimes I just laugh within me because this job I'm doing here, it was a South African woman that taught me how to do fashion.
Mm.
And that is why I find myself here today. Instead of me standing on the street selling drugs or doing all sort of illegal thing, I'm here doing a legitimate business here.
Mm.
So I think it was 2019 that I came to Port Elizabeth here to learn this fashion.
Mm.
And after learning, because this woman actually gave me the basics of fashion,
Mm.
so not the full details of
Mm.
fashion. But you see, in South Africa, rent here is being paid like a monthly interval.
Mm.
It's not like my country, Nigeria, whereby you're paying rent for 2 years and you go and relax.
Mm.
But in here in South Africa, you're paying rent every month.
Mm.
If you don't have somebody who can pay your rent
Mm.
for you while you build on your skill
Mm.
or improve yourself on other skill, my dear, you end up on the streets.
Mm.
So that opportunity for me to go and learn further,
Mm.
was not there because now I have to meet up with my bills.
Mm.
The period I was learning, as it was a limited time,
Mm.
but I'm so grateful for that woman, Mrs. Olsen, Yvonne Olsen. May her soul rest in peace, who
So,
gave me this great opportunity for me to be able to have something doing
mm.
today instead of me standing on the street, or begging or sleeping on the street. I'm so grateful for her. So
Mm.
I started this, I learned between 2019. And I remember when after even learning, I wanted to go further to learn more. But I remember when somebody just came to me. I went to one other shop. I was like, please, can you teach me what this guy did? Instead of this guy cutting the clothes in my presence, he would take the clothes home.
Mm. That is cool. Wickedness.
Yeah, he will take the clothes
In
home.
Port Elizabeth,
He's
yeah.
just in Port Elizabeth. I wanted to maybe improve.
A foreigner Nigeria.
He's also a foreigner. I wanted to improve in that skill, being that I was taught the basics. When I go to him, I will wait there, stay with him. I said, okay, please, hey, I'm here to learn. The guy will take the clothes home. Only to come back the following day, the clothes is already cut. When we come to the shop there, sometimes the item, I'm like, okay. Until one day, somebody now said to me, say, George, you can't just keep wasting your time here. I come each day, I see you in this shop. You are not even doing anything.
Mm.
He said to me, this guy said to me, why not make use of the little that you know?
Mm.
Why not make use of the little that you know? Then from there, you can build from
Yeah,
there.
and develop, yeah.
So that was how I took up that courage.
Mm.
I took up that courage. I I I went and get a machine and I started the alteration. And because of me starting the alteration, the little I couldn't do that time, I do. The one I don't know, I'll run to people who knows better than me. Then I'll go to them. I say, please, oh, can you show me this and this and this? They will show me. I'll come back. So when I come like that, I will not go back again for that same
Doing this thing again.
thing I came for. So that's how I began to enhance my knowledge of clothing. So what am I trying to say? So yeah, I'm here today because of that woman who gave me this privilege, and I thank God. In fact, I just thank God for everything so far.
Okay, thank you.